priority must be to recruit more men. You can't run an army on 3 people.
Absolutely. Nancy, quick word in Plughole. You and I think it's got to be a Plughole job.
What?
Got an army to run. It can't concentrate. Disturbing blighter, Johnny Libido. Budding romance. Deepest regrets. Plughole.
I agree.
Oh?
We're standing by to save civilization as we know it. How can a few sexual thrills compare with that?
Absolutely. Glad you agree. Load off my mind. Oh, God!
Right, to business. Worried. Last night, pub, met policeman. Blighter said people think we're planning things. Denied it, of course. Not sure he believed me. Policy, avoid police at all costs. Meantime, need a cover. Front for our real activity. Any suggestions?
How about a health food shop?
Health food shop? What, selling lentils, you mean?
Lentils, beans, nuts.
Good God.
Free-range eggs, recycled toilet paper.
Recycle from what?
Paper.
Ah.
These people believe in using natural products and not wasting the Earth's resources.
Bloody cranks. Been in those places. Served by pale girls with streaming coals wearing hand-knit ethnic clobber. Sorry, Nancy. Health food idea, bit of a stinker. Big elbow.
Fair enough. Only I just thought it would give the perfect reason for people to come and go and supplies to arrive. And these people are all in the peace movement. So it would be the ideal camouflage for an army.
Health food shop it is. You arrange planning permission, Beamish. I'll see to recruitment. Going to see Second Lieutenant Bagnall and Sergeant Major Throttle tomorrow.
Excuse me. Bagnall walked out when you refused to tell him about our army, and Throttle walked out when you did tell him.
Old adage of mine. Never get anywhere unless you don't take no for an answer. No. Unless you don't take yes for an answer. No. Unless you don't take no. Yes. Well, you know what I mean. No? Remember when I invited you down, Baggers? Asked you to join a secret organization. Couldn't tell you what it was, security reasons.
It was a right-wing army.
Who told you? Who's the mole? I'll kill the rat.
There's no mole or rat. I worked it out.
Good God. Impressive bit of thinking, Baggers. Never thought thinking was your line. Must have taken it up since you left the army. So, will you join us?
There are certain things you ought to know about me, Truscus. I voted Liberal at the last election.
Well, they're not as bad as the other lot.
And I've applied for a job in social work.
Well, some of them do a bit of good, I expect. Exceptions to every rule.
I'm having an affair with an artist.
Well, chap's private life is his own business these days. What sort of artist?
Abstract painter.
Well, no doubt you have your reasons.
Yes, I do. I love him.
Always were a bloody awful soldier, Baggers. Goodbye.
Hello, sir.
This is my Doris, who has consented to become the second Mrs. Throttle, sir.
Sincerest congratulations, all that crack.
Thank you, sir. Real pleasure to meet you, sir.
Doris, please, why all this, sir? You weren't in the army.
Oh, I was, sir. I was drill sergeant in the rack, sir. A cup of char, sir.
Tea? Splendid.
What?
Bit to eat? Top hole. Sergeant Major, before she comes back...
By the way, sir, Doris doesn't live here. We are not cohabitating prior to the nuptials, sir.
Start work, Sergeant Major, before she comes
Not that
back.
in all honesty, we haven't succumbed to temptation once or twice after Sunday dinner, sir.
Understandable. Be superhuman if you hadn't. Before she comes back, Throttle, about the army, things are reaching a critical point.
Sounds as if things are reaching a critical point, sir.
You got it. I'd like to ask you to reconsider and join us.
Yes, sir, I have, sir. The answer is still no, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Domestic bliss beckons.
Oh, well, no accounting for tastes. Suppose you don't happen to know the odd bod might want to join us or help us?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, it was just... You do?
Yes, sir. One bod, sir. Very odd bod and all, sir. Arms dealer. But an army needs guns, and it's a...
How much?
65 each.
Give you 20.
64.
Seems a reasonable compromise.
How many will you want?
Oh, I'd say not much less than 2,000.
2,000? Are you mad? How are we going to pay for 2,000?
Aunt left you 90,000 green jobs.
Yes, but I'm not allowed to touch the capital.
You never told me that.
Never asked.
You bastard. How much interest is that?
About 500 quid at present.
500 odd quid. 64 quid each. That's
8 guns.
bastard.
If we had another 50 quid, we could buy 9.
If we had another 500 quid, we could buy more than 9.
Come along now. Please give generously. You know what day it is today?
No, what is it?
Surely I don't have to tell you what day it is today, madam.
Of course.
Thank you. Nothing to it.
What day is it?
Wednesday. Go on, get on with it.
What? Come on, please give generously.
There's nothing on your tin.
Surely I don't need to tell you what day it is today, sir.
It's Wednesday.
Oh.
What are you collecting for?
There was a label on it. Must have come off. I can't quite recall. Suffer from amnesia.
Amnesia.
That's it. Collecting for amnesia. Remember the amnesiacs because they can't.
I'm fetching the police.
You do that small thing.
Looking for policemen. Found 2. Spot of luck. I found this tin. Money in it. Innocent citizen helping the law. Fine bunch of chaps. Refuse to believe you beat people up for fun. At ease. Carry on.
There we are. 2,000. 8 guns to a box.
It's actually a bit more less than 2,000 than we thought.
How much?
1,992.
Well, it's not that much less.
No, 1,992 less.
You mean 8?
Yes.
Oh no, cops again.
Don't panic. Be natural.
Shut up.
Recycled toilet paper.
Opening a health food shop, stocking up. Busy business.
This Putley Farm? No. Out of the drive, turn left, first right. Cheers. It's rather noisy for toilet paper, isn't it?
Recycled from scrap metal.
Yeah, experimental.
A slight teething problem.
Russell!
Sir!
You changed your mind. Well done.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. Only I read in the papers, sir, about how all these mercenary soldiers from all over the world is coming to London to form a trade union, sir.
Trade union? Soldiers?
Yes, sir. It seems that some of these governments don't pay them nothing when it's all over, sir. No sickness benefit, no pensions. Need I say more, sir?
Yes. Think you need.
These soldiers is dissatisfied with their lot, sir. You need soldiers.
You mean a whole host of top soldiers available for us? Throttle, you're a genius.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Problem. Can't come with you. Just had planning officer on blower. Coming tomorrow. Premises inspection of shop food health suitability as. Blighter refuses to change date. Have to find mercenaries on your Todd, Beamish.
Well, if you're of your record as a recruiting officer, probably just as well. bastard.
Nancy, will you,
I think I'd better go with Tim. If I stayed here with you, who knows what might happen.
True. Good thinking. Tremendous. Oh, God. Right. Mercenary recruitment party. Wait.
What is it?
Planning officer may want to look in end shed. Know what petty Hitlers these blighters are. May see crate marked recycled toilet paper.
So?
And may want to look inside crate.
So what ought he to see if he does look inside?
Toilet paper. We can hide the guns under lots of toilet paper.
Brilliant. And the ammo.
And the ammo. Get these occasional flashes. Talking of...
No.
No. Recruitment of mercenaries party on your way.
Expecting visitors. Well, that's it, Mr. Sitwell. Seen it all.
Except that shed.
Oh, nothing much in there, just a shed.
I'd like to see it.
A pretty dull shed.
Nervous, are you?
No. I didn't want to raise your hopes, that's all. Have you looking forward to seeing a really interesting shed, being disappointed when you find out how dull it is? As I say, pretty dull shed. Nice house, dull shed. Life.
Recycled toilet paper?
Stocking up in case you give us planning permission. Don't give us permission, set up for life vis-à-vis bog roll.
Looks very much like ordinary toilet paper.
Yeah, I suppose it would to the untrained eye. There's no loss of quality involved. Expect it to go great guns.
Hello?
In the end shed.
Hello, I'm Carstairs, known to my friends as Crazy Colin Carstairs. You must be Harry. You look like a leader of men.
I'm Harry.
Oh. I met Beamish and his sister at the Yellow Snail Club last night. They told me about your project. Rush straight round. Sounds a very interesting project.
Oh, yes, the health food shop. We plan to open a health food shop.
Yes, I know.
This is Mr. Sitwell, planning officer, examining property regards giving us planning permission for our health food shop.
Yes, well, sounds just a job for me. Wholemeal bread, free-range eggs, nuts, lentils, rices, spices, ices. That whole thing's my bag of beans.
Good. Well, Mr. Truscott, I can find no reason not to recommend that planning permission be given.
Good. Top hole. Thanks very much, Mr. Hitler.
Incidentally, wouldn't leave that ammo lying about if I were you.
That was quick thinking, Carstairs.
What was?
Spouting all that guff about beans. Distinctly speedy.
I meant it. I've been a vegetarian all my life. Health is the answer. Health is purity.
So who have you fought for?
I once commanded the Yuba Bongi. Practically wiped out the Utatangi. How many kinds of beans do you plan to sell?
Haven't the foggiest. Who else do you fight for?
Oh, the Utatangi. The few that were left after I'd finished with them. Well, they offered more money than the Yuba Bongi. You know, I once came across a shop in southern India. Sold 43 different kinds of lentils.
43?
Yeah.
Amazing. So what happened?
They sold a lot of lentils.
When you commanded the Utatangi?
Oh, we decimated the Yuba Bongi. I knew their weaknesses, you see. Plus which they'd 13 varieties of split peas.
The Yuba Bongi?
The shop in southern India.
Didn't Beamish tell you a health food shop just a front? Real aim, paramilitary organizations step in when country finally goes bananas.
Highly nutritionist bananas.
Not talking about bananas. Talking about law and order, total collapse of.
Law and order's not going to collapse if there's enough health food shops around. Have you ever seen the headlines, vegetarians go on rampage? I've never had to ban grated carrots from football grounds. Forget about creating a pure Aryan race. We're going to create a pure vegetarian race.
Don't want to create a pure vegetarian race.
Awkward Waller's vegetarians. Bastards won't eat meat.
Of course they won't, they're vegetarian!
That's what I said. I hate vegetarians. Hate lentils, beans, nuts, freaks. I had my way, and I will. Whole sharp Plughole!
Well, there's nothing more to be said then, is there?
No!
Hello. Any luck?
Yes, we found two. Chap called Carstairs.
I know. Crazy Colin Carstairs. He's been here. I use the word been advisedly. Only interested in the health food shop. Lentil freak. Nut. I sent him packing, flea in his ointment.
You blithering idiot.
What?
Oh, you explain, Nancy. I haven't got the energy.
He's been injured 48 times. He was looking for a nice, quiet job. He would have taken the running of the shop off our hands and left us free to do our great work.
Idiot.
Well, I wasn't to know. Nobody told me. Bad field work. Tell me about your other amazing find.
He's called Pegleg Pogson. He's only got one leg, but he's feared throughout the Dark Continent.
What's he like, this one-legged scourge of Africa? Another vegetarian, is he?
We didn't exactly meet him. Carstairs phoned him up and he's promised to come down this afternoon.
You haven't even met him, he won't turn up.
Hang on. That sounds like him now.
Splendid. Go and let him in, Beamish.
Why me?
Of course, it's my army, and I'm telling you.
Jawohl, mein Führer.
Missed you. Sorry. Mistake.
Yes.
Army comes first. Forget I did it.
Did what?
Good man. Bodily urges, hoist white flag. Hormones routed.
I do wish you wouldn't keep calling me good man.
Got to. Think of you as a woman. All hell breaks loose. Native uprising in nether regions.
This way, please. Do come in. Thank you.
Hello. I'm Pogson.
Hello. You've met my colleague, Captain Tim Curly Beamish. This is his sister, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy.
Drink?
Scotch, please.
How do you do? I do hope you had a pleasant journey. Do sit down.
Yeah. I'm knackered, as we say in Africa. Jungles hold no terrors for me. Mountains, prairies, deserts, savannas, swamps, I've tamed them all. But English roads, ugh. Like the sound of your army, Truscott.
You've got two legs.
Fancy a spell in the old country. Green fields, soft smell of summer rains. Love to have a crack at the lefties and softies. The wets and the drips. The enemy within.
You've got two legs.
Serve you.
Well, that's different.
What's different about it?
Well, I'm supposed to have two legs.
And you'd like me to have only one? My God, you want your pound of flesh.
Hang on, don't be so sensitive.
I am sensitive. Mercenaries have feelings just like anybody else.
No. I think what Major Truscott was trying to express was surprise, because you're known as Pegleg Pogson and reputed to have only half the full complement of pins.
In a nutshell, Curly. Sorry if I put my foot in it.
May I ask why, as you have two legs, a fact, incidentally, about which I'm delighted.
Me too. Absolutely thrilled.
Why you're known as Pegleg Pogson?
It was my agent's idea. It sounds so much more fearsome than Nigel Pogson. Put it out you only have one leg, he said. It'll bump up your fees. It'll scare some of the more unsophisticated tribes. Well, hardly anyone ever sees me. I strap it up for the odd briefing and press conference. Dishonest? Yes, but we live in a world of images. When I am found out, I do like some such comment as, "Oh, you haven't lost a leg, how nice," rather than your accusatory, "You've got two legs."
Well, I only meant expecting a chap with one leg, get one with two, it's,
disappointing.
Yes. No. Surprising. Don't be so sensitive.
I'm afraid I'm far too sensitive to work for a heartless bastard like you. I'll find my own way out. With 2 legs, it's a doddle.
Okay. Recruitment not going too well.
Got some guns, though.
Yes.
Right. Target practice.
There's a police car.
Oh, my God. Had to happen, I suppose. Even police forced to put 2 and 2 together eventually.
If you're looking at that target, it's for archery.
Oh, yeah. I heard you were setting up a secret army here.
What?
Secret army?
Here?
Secret right-wing army.
Right wing? Huh. Hear that, comrades?
We're opening a health food shop.
Beans, lentils, recycled toilet paper. Like to see some? No, it's locked up.
No secret army here.
Oh, well. Just have to stay in the police, then. It hasn't been the same since the Scarman report.
He wants to join. A recruit at last.
I say, officer, I don't suppose you care to join us. Hi there, Mr. Fuzz! Hey, come back!
Load the guns. Fire, that'll fetch him back.
Bastard's given us the wrong ammo! What? It doesn't fit! It's the wrong ammo!